Well, first day of the quarter, nice start, 4-1 advancing to declining stocks. Yeah, we're close to 3,400, but we're still almost 200 points away from the old highs. Remember that. We had a nice correction in the middle of September. Take a look at the sectors. Nice move up in semiconductors. Good news out of ST Micro, some good guidance from them. Consumer discretionary, industrials, modestly strong. Again, banks and energy lagging here. This is the story for the last quarter. It's starting off with the story for the fourth quarter. Stimulus matters a lot. Why does it matter? Because people are really getting concerned about the layoff numbers, and people are looking for some, even a triage help for some various industries. You've heard about all the layoffs that are occurring with American and United, Allstate, Disney was the other day, Marathon Petroleum, Royal Dutch, long list. It gets longer every day. Dow. You're going to hear a lot about this in the next few weeks because when the earnings announcements are made, that's when they're going to do the layoff announcements. And so that's why the stimulus becomes very, very important. At least that's what the market believes. September was complicated trading. October is going to be, I think, even more complicated. Look, all of these buckets that we talk about, they're not going away. The election uncertainty is very, very high right now. We had progress on treatment and vaccine. Maybe we'll hear phase 3 progress on vaccines in October. We don't know, but that's certainly generally good news here. That's the most important thing. Progress on stimulus, we don't know where things are going with Mnuchin or Pelosi right now, but there's some hopes that a deal can be reached. And reopenings are balanced against these layoff announcements, and yet we've been getting this great economic data. Chicago PMI and ADP, all really good. So the hope is that earnings will save things. ST Micro had great guidance. ST Micro is pulling up all of the semiconductors today. So if you look at all these numbers, Advanced Micro, all of them up, and good news from them. Q3 revenues higher than expected, or guiding higher for ST Micro. As for the rest of the earnings, the guys mentioned what was going on with Constellation and Pepsi. Bed Bath & Beyond, a huge beat. We were expecting a loss. They had a gain, 50 cents there. These numbers were off the charts, way outside of what most analysts were anticipating for Bed Bath & Beyond. And you see those digital sales. This is the story with all these retailers who are winning on this front, up 89%, in-store sales up 12%. That's certainly good news. You know, we keep joking about ETFs, ETF Edge. I have a show. We talk all the time about thematic ETFs and what's going on, and we joke about there's an ETF for that. And, of course, the SPAC ETF is finally launching today. This is from Defiance. SPACs raised $41 billion so far this year. That's almost as much as anybody else. $41 billion is what that should say there. That's almost as much as the regular IPO process. You might say, how do you do this? How do you have a SPAC when you don't know what the acquisition is? Well, here you go. 80% of the companies will be public through the SPACs. They're public already, like DraftKings and Virgin Galactic. 20% will be blank check companies. And, of course, they're going to have to figure out what companies they're going to want to buy into. Rather interesting situation for them. Carl, back to you.
Shepard Smith here. Thanks for watching CNBC on YouTube.